in Thailand, in Middle Eastern news, in Vietnam, in the Spanish-speaking press, in Hong Kong, in Japan, and in the United States. Everybody is talking about this document. Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and let's get into it. The SEC is ordered to finally turn over the Hinman emails and documents in the Ripple litigation. This scores as a victory in the continuing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple. It's a key piece of evidence, and this is Judge Torres' decision overruling the SEC's objections to releasing the Hinman emails and drafts of that Hinman speech. I'm reading and hearing a lot of booms out there, including one from Attorney John Deaton, the first time ever he said boom. Most definitely a pink sparkle moment. So what now? What's next? Well, right after Attorney James Filan tweeted the notification out that the document had been filed, he went on to say that some thoughts he had on the next steps in the quest for the Hinman documents. The SEC has a number of procedural cards they can play to try to further delay complying with the order to produce the Hinman documents. First, they can ask Judge Torres to reconsider her order overruling the SEC objection. Secondly, they could skip the motion for reconsideration and just ask her to certify an appeal of the decision she issued today. Third, they could go to the Court of Appeals directly on a petition for writ of mandamus. And as he said before, these are all low probability of success maneuvers. But if the SEC wants to delay producing the documents, they may try any or even all of these maneuvers, and that could take an additional 2 to 3 months to work out. None of these attempts at delay, however, will impact the summary judgment schedule. And then David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, asked a question: can they be found in contempt to have an appealable order and then appeal that? I think this is called a friendly contempt. Attorney Filan answered that the problem with that is that they have had 5 orders to produce the documents. They are not seeking a good faith review of a discovery order they believe is wrong. They have changed their theories. They have been described as hypocritical. There's no good faith there. And I don't think these judges will reward that kind of bad behavior. Well, that is really good to know. The effort to avoid and hide those emails and the draft of the speech has come to an end. I just tweeted out moments ago some important XRP on-demand liquidity news. SBI, Ripple, and 38 Japanese banks at the last count that I have, they are shareholders of a mobile app called MoneyTap. MoneyTap today completed the registration of payment agency business, and they also merged into SBI Remit. SBI Remit is the group company that facilitates XRP on-demand liquidity in Japan. What do I think about this? I think it was the step that was needed for those 38 Japanese banks, and certainly more to come, to use the XRP on-demand liquidity from Japan. Keeping my eye on the price, I just checked, and we're up a little bit more, almost 50 cents at 12.89% up on the 24-hour. And on the heels of Singapore Token 2049 conference, where you can see Hugo and Chris Wang of BitTrue having a good chat, I'm sure, we've got a big announcement from Flair. Take a look at this. An update tells us that the Flair token distribution event timing has dates. Provided sufficient validators have taken up their role, the token distribution event will take place between the 24th of October and the 6th of November. The exact date is dependent on feedback from exchanges. There's some key information that you can read inside this document. You find it on the Flair Network's Twitter page, that Flair will launch in beta for the first 6 to 9 months, and it does not affect the tokenomics. You'll get the first 15%, then nothing until the vote on governance takes place. If the current proposal passes, and if you decide to sell your first airdrop tokens, you need to be aware that you have sold your ability to get the rest of them. That vote will take place either when 66% of the initial tokens that are eligible to vote with are in the hands of the intended recipients, or on January 14th, 2023. That information came from ftso.au. All right, everybody, let's jump to the fluff. This morning, there was a diamond Fuji. This is when the sun overlaps with the summit of Mount Fuji from a location in Yamanashi Prefecture called Mount Minobu. It lines up as it comes over the edge just after 6 a.m., and that happens twice a year. So this is the fall version. It's one of the bucket list moments on many Japanese wish lists. And this fall, the first snow was also observed. I'm going to let the video from the spring Diamond Fuji take you out. Enjoy. Do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.